It is your boy M Squared here, and today I'm going to be teaching you guys how to replace a window regulator. About a week ago, I went to go roll down my window when I was coming home from the bank, and I heard this terrible clanking noise. Turns out the regulator broke and the wires holding up the window got tangled up. Apparently it's a pretty common problem for the window regulators on the Gen Coupes to go bad. I actually bought another window regulator from carid.com, but when I checked the expected delivery date, it said 2 months from the date I ordered it. That's not gonna happen. So I canceled it and I ordered a 2015 regulator. The 2015 Genesis Coupe is technically a different generation than my 2011, so I'm not really sure if this is gonna fit, not gonna lie. The other site that I bought this from said this wouldn't fit because it's technically a new generation, but they're practically the same car. It's probably gonna start raining out in a bit, so we'll probably just work in here. Let's get started, shall we? So this is the bad window regulator, and you can see over here how the wires got tangled up like crazy because this plastic piece broke off inside the motor. Thank goodness the motor is actually okay and we don't have to order a new motor, but the regulator, and this is stupid, this is actually stupid. Hyundai, you have to buy the entire panel for the regulator, for these pretty much two bars with the wires, and this cost me $213. This panel, oh my goodness, that's without the motor. So let's get to unboxing. Alright guys, so this is the 2015 regulator, this is the 2011 regulator, and the first eyeball test check or whatever, they look almost perfectly exactly similar. They have the same exact angles, the bolts are in the same area, and the one thing is, look at this part is bent. It's not supposed to be bent. But a plus is it actually came with the motor. I didn't know that it's gonna come with the motor, but that's a big plus actually. That's a really expensive part. But I'll probably just unbend this a little bit to make it a little straighter like this, so I can put this in the car. Decided to not actually use the actual panel and the metal regulators and just take the wiring and maybe even the motor from the new one and put it onto our old panel, because we're positive this panel fits, obviously. And looking at it, all the wiring and motor and bolt placements are pretty much the exact same from this one, so we'll just switch all the wiring from here to here. So we got the wiring and the motor out, so all we're gonna do is pretty much just transfer that stuff to this panel. Guys, so it looks like when the wiring got pulled or tangled or whatever, it actually broke this pulley. It's supposed to be pretty stable like that, but it's really wiggly. So this panel's not gonna work. It looks like we're gonna have to take all the wiring off of this one and then put it back onto that one again. Not gonna lie, guys, getting this cable back onto this pulley, a lot harder than I thought. So I watched a video online and they said have some like needle nose type, pliers or something, and these small type screwdrivers, and you're gonna use the needle nose to, you're gonna put the needle nose inside these grooves and you're gonna turn it, and then once the wire gets around into this little tiny divot right here, you're gonna use these little screwdrivers to guide the whole cable back onto the pulley. So let's see if that works. This took way longer than it should have, but finally I've got all 4 pulley systems or whatever in, and it actually does go up and down. Sorry, I can't really do this one-handed. See, it does go up and down. Sorry, it's a 2-handed job, but whatever. Dude, let's get this on the car already. Goodness. I had to take the motor off the panel again because the motor doesn't have power right now, so it won't move up and down these. It won't be freely. Now, because I took it off, it would go free. And to put the actual panel on, the what's it called? These like clamps have to be in a very specific area because you have to put the bolts in these holes right here. So I'm gonna put the motor back on and put it back in the car. Okay, so we're back in the car. So it should work now. I have the panel here, the regulator here, the bolts are lining up. So all I pretty much gotta do is fit this in and later on put the actual window in these slots to actually grasp the window and actually like go up and down when I press the button when it's all connected. So let's get to it. I don't know if you guys heard that, but something fell inside, so you gotta take all this off again. Oh my gosh. So, just found out the clamp to hold the window is broken, but it should work. It's just the plastic part. It should just still fit in here and bolt in. So let's keep going. Good news. So that part I just told you that was broken, this is actually the one that came with the new part, but that is the old one. So thank God that one's fixed. All this new stuff is all broken, bro. Boy. Alright guys, so I finally got the window mounted onto the panel. So all I gotta do right now is put these billion bolts back onto the panel to mount it onto the actual door. So we're missing one bolt over here. It's probably inside the car somewhere because I left all the bolts inside the car, but it probably, you know, like fell in the that pit of death one day or something like that. Not necessary. There's a billion other ones on there. Dude, all we gotta do now is literally put the panel, like the actual door panel back on, connect all these wires, and see if it works. Oh yes sir. Gotta push that clutch in. Start that. I don't know why I started it, not gonna lie to you. What? Oh, automatic windows! Yes! I can find, like, you see it's raining, right? Like, it's been raining like crazy here in Georgia. Yesterday, bro, in the middle of a storm, I forgot my window was down. I had to run out as fast as I can to go cover this up with freaking construction board or whatever, dude, and saran wrap. Oh my God. But don't worry about it. We have a fully functioning door at this very moment. Yes! It's a little clunky. I think it needs to get used to the car, or it is kind of dry because I think there's supposed to be like oil on it from factory. But bro, as long as I don't have freaking a pool in my vehicle, I don't even care about it, broski. All right, guys, so we're finally done, thank goodness, and honestly, just in time. It's starting to rain a little bit harder now, but boyo, I know you see that. Boyo, got the car in the front of the driveway, and it's working perfectly fine. Alright, guys, thank you so much for sticking till the end of this video, and please be sure to subscribe, comment, all of that sweet above stuff, bro. So have a wonderful day.